Dolphins franchise. Now I'm gonna be kind of quiet, mostly because I'm tired. But we do face Panthers week 8. We faced some teams this year actually, more than I intended to. As we face the Giants. The Giants, obviously, quit playing throughout the season. To be a big game. They're undefeated. We're undefeated. Great team this year again. Upgrade points. Looks like Colby Gossett. We might have picked another free agency or something. I don't really know. Up to an 69 overall. Overall. And here we go. We're ready to get in this game. Expected linebacker is going to be Clayfon Chasson. I don't know who the hell that is. Let's disregard him for now. Like I said, I'm surprised because we joined this one undefeated 10 games. It was hype. We started the Colts franchise after this season. That one was hype, and then now this one's back to the number one franchise, I guess, according to you guys and me. I'm enjoying this one a lot as well. So I didn't mean to do that, but the goal is to beat the New York Giants. So, that's kind of where I'm putting myself at. I'm not gonna do anything simple and just beat the Giants. Here's all the contracts we have for this year. Yeah. How much money do we have? We have a total of over 100 mil to spend on contracts. Trent Williams will probably be a 1 year. I think we're gonna have to leave after the season to see if he, how long he'll be gone, or he's gonna contemplate, if he's gonna contemplate, retiring. Out of this, I just don't see this re-signing Jordan Reed after this year. Take everything to sign him this year, so I think this is his last year as an Redskin. Montez Sweat's a guy that we will probably give a decent amount of money to. Brandon Sheriff, maybe, I don't really know. Matthew Ioannidis is a maybe. Dwayne Haskins will probably be end up release unless he gets traded. Trevor Williams, I don't know. Trustway, Tevin Coleman, another guy. It's like I don't know. Nick, Chase, McGorn probably. Bryce Love. It just depends if they want to stick with him or not. I don't know. Chris Conley. A lot of big contracts here, obviously. Sanu, we've been re-signing him forever. Wes Martin, Connor Millard, Darvin Kidsey. Those some really good players, aren't asking for a lot. Graham Gano, who actually may not be signed. Cole Holcomb, who wants a shit ton of money. We'll probably let him go. He's been an incredible player, but I just don't think he's been that good. As one thing I do want to look at is the rookies. There a Sunday primetime game against the New York Giants. As the guys that will have upgrades is Kent Weathers, who's up to man 67 overall, who should be probably taking kicks back now, and free safety Zach Beard. As missed, I did change up uniforms and stuff, so people might be wearing different stuff coming into basketball. I know running backs though. Anywho, that's one thing I want to do is depth chart. I love, but the only thing I don't love about that depth chart is that punt returner being Justin Ross. That is now going to be Kent Weathers is our punt returner, and our kick returner is going to be Danny Johnson and Kent Weathers. He took one back. He took one back. The first kick return back since I've controlled this team. So that's what it is. If we were to draft something, honestly, if we were to draft, I'd go for a hella good Joe, like John Barrett. One of these guys, Forrest Walker. Eugene doesn't look terrible at all. We found out Steven Terrell is a gem. We'll probably end up taking him second round. Like I said, we're gonna have to take a beastly D tackle. So here we go. Redskins versus Giants. they're godly players, let's be honest. But here we go. Turn on the NFL Live playbooks and let's get it. We're Sunday prime time, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wear our away classics. There you go. Make sure the Giants decide to wear, if they decide to wear their away classics or not. As last week was an Thursday night game, I believe, or was it Monday night? I think it was a Thursday night game against the Eagles. We gotta wear cool uniforms as well for that game, and it was pretty incredible. Crazy game. We got the dub. Here we've got, Domos has 5 picks in 2 games. He's already looking good. Landon Collins has 2 forced fumbles, both back-to-back forced fumbles, I might add.
Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife
So here we go. We would get the ball first against the New York Giants. Alger Gross will kick it off. In the third game, Patrick Mahomes has 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. We'll see if he does as many picks, or will he knock down the picks and get going? Will this be another, knock on the door for 300 game? I think he's has 500 on the year, 500 and something. So here we go. We'll see what happens for Mahomes. There's Mahomes' first play. Mahomes gonna look to throw, and nothing open, sacked. Kenneth Murray.
It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full.
Yeah, we knew that this was going to be a tough game, an insane game, but that was a huge start for this team. Darius Geis on the field. Mahomes looking, gotta get out. Mahomes can't, he's got a guy, but no time. And Damian Randall sacks him. 3rd and 25 for Mahomes. He wasn't trying to go backwards. It's just the fact that, nothing was open to help him not have to go backwards in this scenario. Patrick Mahomes doesn't want to get sacked in the end zone, and he's going to run it for 9 and slide down and punt the football. I think every good team has to punt, whether you want to or not. And,
he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage.
That's unfortunately not what they're doing. Is Danny Johnson on the gunner. He's in play. Him and I can't remember who the guy was. Probably after to replace that Gunners, and he makes it a phenomenal play. Danny Johnson making a name for himself. This is gonna be Saquon. Gain of 2. Trevor Williams, obviously, I'm gonna have to look at his stats for last couple years because he's been incredible. Remember, he's been incredible. So. 2nd and 9. Gonna go to Barkley. Down to play 32. And I think, a couple of our guys have gotten dusted randomly. And I think that has been on. Getting on comments, obviously, been incredible. Hasn't gotten dusted one bit this year. I believe Troy Apke's gotten his fair being dusted as 3rd down. Looking, getting underneath to Saquon, and he's gonna pick up a 3rd and 7. Daniel Jones underneath to the running back who picks it up. We normally, expect a 3rd and 7, check down they come, and that's kind of like a last resort. It works out there. This is another, and off to Barkley, and he's got another first down. You've got to be kidding me. This is Saquon Barkley at his finest. And, I think if I'm the Giants are handing this off to Barkley, no, they're gonna throw. He's gonna go. Should have went deep. I think he might have had him. Unfortunately, I don't think he's seen it. Underneath was tight end. 2nd and 9. It's too late to throw it up. Nah, I run it. No. 2nd and 9. Perfect place to run it. They're gonna throw it to Hopkins. To Jamar Chase. And he's going to get a gain of 1, maybe a loss of 1. This will be 3rd down and 9. Daniel Jones on 3rd and 9. Daniel Jones finds DeAndre Hopkins. Got it by 32.
The tackle's made at the Redskins 32-yard line. Jones heading up here, 1st and 10.
Incredible.
5 for 5
Yeah.
here to begin the game.
1st and 10. Daniel Jones looking. Firing, and he's got it! Oh, but Gary on Conley forces it out. That's the first incompletion of Daniel Jones on the day. Daniel Jones is looking incredible this year. He's looking to knock off Washington. Let's see if he can do it. We go underneath to Ingram, and it'll be Carlton Marshall on it, but I'll stop. This is one of the greatest defenses in the NFL. Talk about that. Yeah, right now, they're not looking one of the greatest defenses. They're starting to fall to Daniel Jones on his first drive. Daniel Jones gonna throw it up, and Trevor Williams. No, seriously, I think, if he's gonna play incredible, are you scared that you can't replace him and you re-sign him? It's for Aki on the edge, 95 speed coming at you, incredibly fast man right here. 4.340 coming at you, way in there. He's white, I'm not trying to raise him, but you don't see a lot of white guys running around. But 4.340. This guy's special. Danny Johnson.
Does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the
We're
DNA
down to
of
the
the team.
24, and we'll see if the sacks, this D-line from New York, continues to be a problem. So far, it has rocked. Alright, let's check Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, not like shook him, but he has no time. Mahomes getting away. Mahomes makes a circus play. And that's what Mahomes does. Mahomes throws it across his body and makes catches that just don't seem possible. Chris Conley makes an incredible play.
One play has him up past the 40 already.
Washington Mahomes will win out. Patrick Mahomes is going to take off and slide down after the first down. Mahomes is shifty, and Mahomes is quick. He's quick out of the pocket, quick out of the gate, quick at what he is doing. Right there at the first down. 1st and 10. Patrick looking for Jordan Reed. That's a nice tackle. But it's a first down for Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes on 1st and 10. Mahomes looking for McLaurin on the side. He's got him. Mahomes 3 for 3, 54 yards on the last. On those drive of the last 3 plays. I think he had 1 play.
It makes it tough to defend.
Mahomes looking, gonna run. Mahomes is gonna pick up a couple. Ball on the ground out of bounds. Yeah, I don't think that's a fumble, but I don't think they challenged him here. I mean, there's no reason. Mahomes, 2nd and goal. Looking for Justin Ross, and he's got him. The last year's rookie, the 2nd year. Justin Ross out of Clemson makes thy play 7-3.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball
So we go
back.
2nd or 7-3.
What are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
7-3, here we go. It'll be the Redskins on top of the Giants. You know what they're thinking. We've got to put Barkley in them away as Barkley almost goes. Landon Collins might have been the last guy to get him. That's his 5th rush over 20 yards, and like I said, they're thinking, listen, we got to respond. That's what I think. This is going to be a very responsive game. I think Redskins have finally gotten a high-powered offense, and their defense, it was still peak performance. I mean, they're going to be a tough team to stop, and that's Dylan Moses in the backfield. I think the days of 10-point games are over. Because when you're scoring so quick, and you got an offense, making plays so quick. I'm not surprised that they're scoring this many points a game. Daniel Jones needs something, anything. Daniel Jones is gonna throw it, and it's almost caught and picked. Carlton Marshall had hands on it, and so did DeAndre. Not a lot of pressure for Daniel Jones to have to worry about. Underneath to Barkley. And it'll be a nice tackle by Colton Marshall. Colton Marshall, I believe, started at third string last year as a rookie. Moved up to the second string, and now, teams were recruiting this man as a first string middle linebacker, but, he loves it, right? So, this will be Weathers coming out of it. I had to, though. Wouldn't want to come out. So, down at the 8, and Mahomes will see what he can do on a long drive. Does he just get discouraged, or does he make plays? Patrick Mahomes, quick throw to Justin Ross to get him out of the back of the end zone, 7 yards. Solid 5-5, not bad at all for Mahomes.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Fake it, going underneath to Tevin Coleman, who loses 3. Man, oh man, I think that man was. Tevin Coleman was a check down right there, obviously.
Last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now, what can they do on 3rd?
Gonna send Tevin Coleman out. Mahomes looking for Chris Conley, and he's got him. First down. Mahomes gonna call a little bit of hurry up. I think Mahomes is trying to get this game going. Start the clock back up. Mahomes is looking down the field for Justin Ross. Oh, that's his first incompletion down the field. It's a safe pass, so he had him beat. He just couldn't reel it in. Incomplete, 1st and 10. Mahomes gonna go underneath to McLaurin. Gets tossed for that catch there. 85 yards for 85 yards from the today is not terrible at all. Mahomes takes the snap, gonna go to Chris Conley, and Conley picks up the first down. Only 92 yards in the first half of Mahomes. He's not slowing it down the field like everybody thought he was. I mean, he's taking shots, but nothing's been able to be caught, considering he hasn't exactly been open. Taking the snap. Looking is Mahomes. Mahomes is sacked. Tession, or whatever it is, gotten the 3rd sack of the day. And, that's just one thing that they warned him about. This man's incredible. He's going to continue to be incredible. They're going to send Tevin Coleman out. 2nd and 19. Mahomes looking for Justin Ross. Oh man, that one's gonna hurt, and that one's gonna hurt bad. You're gonna be feeling that one in the locker room. 3rd and 19. Mahomes looking for Justin Ross, and he's got it. First down, Justin Ross.
They get 20 yards there on 3rd and 19.
This man is incredible. And now they're gonna take a shot for Justin Ross. Oh man, oh man. Mahomes has 3 incompletions. Well, a couple of them came off, long bombs and throw-ups. Give him a shot. He hasn't been able to do it yet. 2nd and long, gonna go to McLaurin. Terry McLaurin trying to shimmy. And I don't think he's got the first. They're gonna give him the first down. I think Mahomes gets one more snap off for the half. He's gonna go to Jordan Reed, who can't hit.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
2nd and 10. That's a drop right there. That's a catch that has to be made. Unfortunately enough for them, it's not made. 2nd down and all out blitz. Mahomes can't even get rid of it. Check down. 3rd and long. 3rd and very long. 3rd and 16. Not ideal. Still, sir.
Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
As Mahomes is going to switch up his game plan here. Mahomes takes the snap. Patrick Mahomes has got to get away, and he gets rid of it. I don't necessarily feel he needs to, but, the pressure's gotten to him today. And they have not given their quarterback any time to do anything. Tressway is going to vote that midfield. Oh, it's up. And Apke's going to down it. And Marshall down it by 6. 1:17 to go. Giants get the football at half. They got a minute 17 to go, all the length of the field. That's going to go underneath to Barkley, and that's going to be a great tackle by man with the legend, Nick. That man has made tackle after tackle this year. There's a minute left. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to rethink their last decision of what they want to do here. Second and 8. Ion Edison is going to go into coverage, and that'll be Dylan Moses and Landon Collins on the help. This is a tackle made by Gary and Conley. 3rd and 5. Giants are calling timeouts, but you know that's because they have an idea here, because they don't get this. They're punting this, so you know I don't know if it's a great timeout. It could be if they can make a grab, and they do. No. They're going to call it incomplete, and it is indeed incomplete. That is as close as it gets. That's a tight throw. Man, oh man, that's tight defense. You know, they almost come down with that. That's a phenomenal offensive and defensive play there. As Weathers down the field to the 45, 46. And now you got to put this in your Mahomes' hands, which is not a terrible idea. You want to put this in Mahomes' hands. Most importantly, you're begging your whole line. Listen, I see a couple blocks here. They're going to go tight coverage. Terry McLaurin makes the grab. Timeout. Washington down by 40. That's been they struggled all day, you know, not getting him open, but more so, you know, getting anybody open. They go up, and that's Justin Ross with the grab. Timeout by Washington, and Patrick Mahomes doing Patrick Mahomes type things, moving them down the field.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I went and down a blitz here. They're not going to get one. Justin Ross has the defense beat. But a really great play. Ronald Darby gets back to make the play. Ronald Darby arguably is the last defense there. And not a terrible one at all. I guess there makes the play. 2nd and 10. Looking for Terry McLaurin, middle of the field. Timeout at the 7. Mahomes is slinging the rock. I don't think he's handed off all so much this game. I mean, obviously they're trying to stop the run game. They haven't been able to stop the passing game at all. So they haven't had a run. That's Justin Ross. What a play! How do you stop this man? Does man? This man has 2 touchdowns today. What an incredible play. He gets him beat. Mahomes gives it to him on the money. And you know, it's just a phenomenal. They'll go up there and get it. And what did he do? He went up there and he got it. Incredible play. 14-3 with not a lot of time left. 1st and 10. Daniel Jones is going to hand this one off to Barkley. And Barkley, who looked to slipped a couple tackles, and the Giants are going to burn the final timeout. They might be looking to go deep here. Get this ball down, you know. Get this ball down in a good position. And call a timeout. That's underneath to Evan Ingram, who's going out of bounds. And Apke can't stop him out of bounds. 5 seconds to go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Beard is in the game. Apke's in the game. Everybody's in the game. They're going to go all or nothing. Daniel Jones gets it off. And it's going to be almost caught. Dylan Moses forces it incomplete. DeAndre Hop DeAndre Hopkins is in the back of the pile. What to pick it up? Dylan Moses right there. Dylan Moses was right there as well. And forces it incomplete, and that'll be a knee by the Giants, and that'll be Daniel Jones coming out at 25, and that'll be in first drive of the second half. Barkley's loose, and Richie Grant picks him up. 20-yard gain by Saquon. Not only 170 yards, and Saquon, you know, obviously 50 of it's been running, so 49 of it's been running. As first and 10, they're going to go back to Saquon, and again, this time Cole Holcomb stops him. Saquon's going to pick up 2 on the carry. They're going to come out in the same formation as well here. Second and 8. I don't doubt that they get one to Saquon here. They're going to give it to Barkley, and Barkley's in the backfield. Dylan Moses. And this is why he's the greatest linebacker in the, not all time, but in the NFL at this time. In this era, he's like Dylan Moses' era of linebackers. He's incredible. He fights off the block. I mean, he doesn't just get picks. He does everything. This is going to go underneath to Evan Ingram. And Trevor Williams is in there going to try to strip him or nothing. He's just going to take the safety route. And, you know, he's going to take Evan Ingram down. Evan Ingram's a really hell of an athletic tight end. He's shown that. You know, you don't want to face that. So can't wait. He's going to let that one go. Hit the 20. And it'll be Washington Redskin football up 14-7. Can they make some more plays? Mahomes looking underneath to Jordan Reed. Mahomes is 182 yards passing. He was diming last drive. Last drive was Mahomes' drive, and there's no competition. Looking a lot of time to try to throw this one down the field. Mahomes, you know, gonna play this one safe. Obviously, didn't have the time to, you know, launch one, you know, 80 yards, but, you know, maybe if he did, he would have, but he didn't. First and 10. Mahomes has a guy, but doesn't have time. Son sacks him off at 13. 5 sacks for New York. 0 for the team to face. That's hard to come back from. Mahomes struggling, needs to get out. Mahomes incomplete. Oh man, and now when you're the third and this far, you know, you've got to throw something up. This is throw up, you know, territory. You've got to just chuck one deep and hope he comes down with it. And Mahomes sacked again. Hassan, 4 sacks in the day. Mahomes will punt this one away. That's not what you wanted. You wanted a great drive from Mahomes. Not going to get one. He's going to punt that one. And that's Troy Apke in hot pursuit, taking her down at die 40. Apke, incredible play. Incredible play. I think this is a guy, you know, who will either, you know, they'll probably move somebody in, cornered, let him play starting safety is incredible. Underneath to Evan Ingram, who gets walked by Collins. Landon Collins. Collins knocked him down. Nothing right there, though. Second and 3. I think Daniel Jones hands this one off. Nope. He's going to throw. Carlton Marshall forcing an incomplete game. Daniel Jones. Not a lot of yards in this game. 3rd and 3. Daniel Jones looking for anything, going to go underneath to Sterling Shepard, and they'll pick up 10. Yeah, third quarter might end, and Mahomes might not even get over 200 yards. He's not been able to do anything. They have a game plan for this man. Daniel Jones on 1st and 10. Gonna send that guy in motion. And that's Dylan Moses again through the area and gets it. Now you got a tuck on the back. They're gonna say no yards. And now you got Dylan Moses in thy zone. What are you gonna do? Another handoff, and again, another big carry from Barclay. I mean, I just honestly think they give us a Saquon again. I just don't see them not giving us a Saquon. This ball might go to Saquon here. It's going to go to... Yeah, it's going to go to Saquon. And he stopped shy. New York is going to kick the field. So they're going to take it down to an 8-point game, a one-possession game. But yeah, if he's going to get through, not going to get him out of so his kick is going. It's good. It's good. 14-6.
It's like we take it for
granted. Kicks up. And Danny Johnson will take it back to the 23. 77 yards for a touchdown for Mahomes. And as close as he could possibly get him for a field. You got to stop that man. He is on fire. Straight off the edge. Mahomes gets to McLaurin incomplete. I don't know how many yards he needs to get this man out of the zone, but you gotta think that they're going for it. It's a lot of yards that they would need to stop this man. They're gonna go to Terry McLaurin for it. Terry McLaurin got the edge. Down to not a first down. It's gonna be shy. It's gonna be 3rd and 1.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow.
Mahomes is gonna get it to him and all.
Using guys almost as
incomplete 4th and 1 at the 3. Oh man. And now it's going to be a punt by the Redskins. And now Redskins are gonna come out going for it on 4th and 1. Mahomes on 4th and 1. Gonna give it to Geis. Darius Guns down the field. His first carry goes for 11.
It's a first down for the Redskins.
You got to think in this 4th quarter, Geis might see the ball more if he can move the football. Yeah, they might resort to Geis if they can't move the ball. 4th quarter will start, and we'll see if they continue to struggle with Chester. Obviously, he got 20, so he's giving up on us. That's going to be Chris Conley, middle of the field, first down. Mahomes can dot this one 200 yards down the field. It's the fact that it's open, and that's what teams are game planning for. Don't let Mahomes throw it, down the field. And that's going to be Geis on the Tevin Coleman on the play. Tevin Coleman got that first down. 222 yards for Mahomes. I think he's starting to hurry up the game. So he's going to go to Tevin Coleman, and Tevin Coleman going to get down the field to the 17, and Mahomes is going hurry up. He's trying to get the momentum, trying to pick up the tempo of this game, and that's going to be Tevin Coleman on the grab, a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
They're trying to set the tempo of this game, and they're trying to hurry up this game a little bit, try to get this defense not ready, and I don't think they are ready. That's gonna be a shot for Justin Ross, incomplete. 22 for 32.
Passes out that far wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air
3rd down here. Mahomes on 3rd down is gonna get it, and he's got the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scores a rushing tutty. 20 now. The kick is up and good. No, it's a goal. 20-6 and a touchdown from New York, and they bring it to a 7-point game. Oh, Jacob King, shake his head for that one. Graham Gano's missed 1 PAT per game so far. So if they get many close games and he misses it, oh boy. Graham Gano is on a 1 contract year, and it's not looking good. Well, for a 2nd-year contract. 1st and 10. Daniel Jones gonna give it to Barkley. Richard Grant spins back inside out. And Barkley will pick up a couple. 2nd and 5. I don't see why they can't go Barkley again. They're not. It's Jamar Chase for the first down. And I'm surprised they didn't go to Wait, that was Patrick Hopkins. He was high stepping through the middle of the field. You know, he ran that play hard, and you know he wasn't getting the ball. But he set up an excellent play. Carlton Marshall again, another knockaway, another deflection. I think it's 3rd or 4th here. 2nd and 10. Daniel Jones looking middle of the field. Fabian Moreau cracks Evan Ingram. And it's not going to do much, so it'll be a 1st down. It's going to be underneath. Moreau can't crack him that time. Out of bounds after a gain of...
I don't think you need to rush just yet. You can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting
Daniel
to
Jones probably going to go underneath to
And
Barkley, and he won't, because Redskins get their 1st sack of the day. They sack him 3rd and 16.
Giants on 3rd down.
Giants going to hand this one off on 3rd and 16. No, they're going to throw it 3 times in the game. And that's a shot on, I don't know who that is, and that'll be 4th and 12, and that could be the game if they don't get this. Daniel Jones, down by 2 scores, has got to get this to continue the game, to keep the momentum alive. Dylan Moses forces it incomplete, and the Giants are looking to win the football game. 1st and 10.
So still over 3 minutes remaining.
They give it to Tevin Coleman here, and Coleman, well, that's made Lorenzo Carter on the attempt of the strip manhandle him, you know. A nice job by Tevin Coleman. You know, wasn't necessarily worried about anything else, but made sure that football did not come out of his hands. 2nd and 9, Mahomes gonna give it to Terry McLaurin, and he loses a yard. And they'll be at a 3rd and 10. So, you know, I don't think you go back to the run game. Honestly, they're all over it today.
And it'll be 3rd and 10.
It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Redskins. 3rd down.
4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
Redskins gonna throw it out. That's Justin Ross, and it's picked. I don't believe that one. I don't believe the call on that one. Not the throw, the pick. That is definitely on the ground. Are you kidding me? And Mahomes again gets screwed over. This 3rd week in a row on a 1 pick. Oh my goodness, and Evan Ingram down the field. Man, oh man, Giants made the Washington Redskins work today. I mean, you know, you can't knock this team out this week or next week. You know, 20-6. You know, they're trying to stay in it, and you know they could definitely win this game. This is not an unwinnable game, man. It's looking. That's Dylan Moses coming back down for it. Trevor Williams, all over it. 2nd and 10. I don't know how he was in there. He definitely should have been guarding him over there, but maybe there's nobody else to guard as 2nd and 10. Looking. And this'll be a sack by Ioannidis. And a hurry up timeout. 3rd and 17. Giants are going to bank on an onside kick here. They have to use their timeouts to try to complete this drive. I mean, there's nothing that says this drive will work out. 3rd and 17. Daniel Jones looking for anything. The corner. Hopkins reels it in, but out of bounds. And no, that's a huge one. That's a big one. No, Hopkins just made a catch of the year. It didn't count. 4th and 17. Looking for anything at all. He's gonna go deep to Hopkins, and it's picked by Fabian Moreau, and that might be the game. Locking up Hopkins the entire thing, from start to finish on that drive, on that play really, and that'll be Redskin football. And now Geis has the ball. They're going to try to extend it to a 1st down. Won't go anywhere there, and this will be 2nd and 4. If you know anything, this team has struggled. Struggled to continue to move this football as here we go. Mahomes is going to look to finish it on a pass, and he will. Down the field, down to the 41.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Giants going to burn their
Washington really doesn't have
any
passing game really at all. I mean, Jonathan Ross had a couple catches today for some decent yards. That's going to be McLaurin on the grab. Down the field, Mahomes has 267 yards, 2 picks, 2 touchdowns and a pick. And I guess the last throw you will see from Patty Mahomes today. An incredible game by Redskins coming out here and doing this in New York. Obviously, New York, coming back off to a loss. Everybody was expecting them to win here. Them being able to stop that is incredible. As McLaurin look at the last first down of the game, and Dwayne Haskins will come in to end it. Dwayne Matthew Haskins will knee it down, and that will be the game. So we do one more for something ridiculous, just because of how he ran up the score me last year. We're gonna do it, and they're gonna give it to Mahomes, and he'll lose 2 yards. Unless that'll be the game. Washington 20, Redskins 6.
The Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish.
Incredible game. 212 passing yards. Pretty good. Mahomes 98.1 rating. First one under 100. He had 68% throwing, 267 yards, 2 tutties. Rushing, we didn't run the ball. Like I said, 17 yards, 33 from Mahomes, 4 from McLaurin, -1 for Haskins, and 1 for Coleman. Terry McLaurin had 100 yards exactly. Ross 69 and 2 touchdowns. Conley 4 for 46. Coleman 4 for 30. We just look at our team. Jordan Reed 2 for 22. Coleman 2. Yeah. I mean, kids, for the first time, usually he's always in the game. Always active. Today. First time forever. He just didn't need to get involved. As for Hamza, will be the only guy that got an upgrade point. Put it into zone coverage. There we go, we upgrade him, and then it's going to tell me to read these. Man, I've never been more stressed about that when I have to play, or when I have to game plan for a guy like Barkley. But at the end of the day, we did our job, we got the win, and that's a huge weight off of my shoulders. Yeah, Barkley, Barkley played really well that game, Sending the drive on 3rd and longs is incredible. That's the wrong one. He really scared us there. The line, or our O-line, didn't play their best game. Nobody has more faith in our offense than I do, but I'm impressed with how we am. That guy's a beast, but you were right. Yeah, we took care of business. Yeah, he is a beast. He had like 5 sacks, 4 or 5. He's in freaking incredible as... They have a crap ton of commissioners on here. I make sure none of our other leagues advanced yet. I know that the Chiefs was close. I'm going to go ahead and select next league and show you guys who we've got left to play. And we should be advancing, I think, tonight. Probably tomorrow night. For the Danny Dimes League. Incredible. Giants could not cover this Ross today. Had 2 tutties, dude. As if you look in the last one, we faced the Texans next week. Next week we've got not a lot of games left, honestly. We've got Bills against Seahawks. Let's see how many games the Bills have played this year, and then I'll decide whether they Bills. They played, yes. They played, yes. They probably played. They didn't play. They played. They played. They played. They played. They played. They played. They didn't play that game. They played that game. So I'd assume they play, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and boot Jiggy Smiller out of the league. I think he doesn't play at all. Let me see how many games he played this week. If it's like, I don't think he's played a CPU game this year. Titans, they played against him. CPU. They played against him. They played. Oh, he played CPU. I don't know if he played that game or not. CPU didn't play. I played him because he wasn't on. I only played him once, haven't I? I gave him 2 chances. He didn't play me either time. Minnesota, he did play. He didn't. Nobody ever played against when they visited the Texans. And then the last franchise I need to check on is the last one. Hang on. The Jets are not developing how they did last year. As we go to Mark in 218, it's like we should have a decent amount of games. Saints versus Rams, Titans and Colts. Yeah. He's playing later tonight. That one's got shredded by the Ravens. Damn. This guy killed him. Jesus. We've got him versus Bengals. So yeah, we're actually going to be advancing in 2 out of 3 of our things. The Dolphins will face the Cowboys, who I do believe is a team. Toxic Greens ended thy Redskins. That's good to see. um, uh, um, I don't expect us to win a lot of games, obviously, so bear with me. Giants, he killed the Giants 37-14, 34-10. Put him twice, so it does make me feel a little bit better about myself considering he has to do that. He has faced me, Saints, Packers, Jets. So he's facing me this year. Honestly, we have him, the Chargers, Skins, Bills, Steelers, Jets again, Colts, Browns. Browns is going to be a hard one. I can tell you right now, the Browns is going to be a... You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6, 7, 8, 8 more CPU games. So I'll have 10 CPU games and 6 user games. Nobody's in my division, so that's kind of annoying. The guy that was quit. You know, somebody's already like broke on a record in this one. 2 weeks in. Oh, I believe it. 421 yards and 4 tutties for Jacoby Brissett. Jeez. I don't even think it's like anywhere near like up here though. Mahomes made it 2019 in a game. Did he really? I didn't know that. 536 yards in a game. That's crazy. Oh, that's this year, of course. Mahomes 218 yards or 6 touchdowns last year. Nick Foles in 2013 threw for 7 touchdowns. Damn. Rushing yards. Chris McCaffrey has already broke records. Dalvin Cook ran for 5 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill is already killed with 372 yards. 7 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill had 5. Thomas is up there. Nobody's gotten up there for DFI. INTs or anything like that. Just passing yards. So mostly like rushing and receiving. We had 27th offensive and the first defensive. So we've had 600 yards in 2 games. Apparently we're the best defense. I mean, that's a lot of yards. Yeah, 600 defensive yards is a lot, it feels like. Nice line. We don't have the first defense to fight. We have a terrible defense. We're down here. At least amount of passing yards. The Bills haven't played obviously yet, so makes sense. They haven't allowed a lot compared to everybody else. Points allowed at Broncos. Raiders have had 83 in the past 2 weeks. QB sacks. Ravens lead the league. They sacked me quite a bit, so. Jets have 9 interceptions. Browns have 9. My goodness, Cowboys have 8. Dude, no, this is about to be crazy. There's some crazy good people in here, and the Browns. My goodness, Jakeem Grant is going to be an hell of a piece to this team. I think that he's gonna play his game. He's hella inactive. Mid-season, I think is when we're gonna start kicking people. He's inactive as well. I can just didn't really do anything when he was doing it. So, seems to be an issue, but he might play. Got a lot of people right now that's, it's pretty active as leagues. Shouldn't the word pay isn't enough fuel. $31-16. Killed by the Dire Patriots, and now, we're 1 I mean, I wouldn't be terribly mad if we went 4-12. But, like, come on now. The Dolphins are not usable, okay? It's hard, okay? It's not gonna be easy to win with this team. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, hit that like button as hard as we possibly can. Or as you possibly can, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.